Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your friend Bats. My name is Jared. Here's my boy Carl. There's Princess Boops. And here is this week's haul of comics. Well, kind of, sort of. So, I just got back into town from my vacation visiting my parents. And I got some stuff in the mail. So, Nightwing 136 came in the mail yesterday or sometime before, because my fiance doesn't always check the mail every day like I do, because I'm looking for comics and she doesn't. She isn't. So that, yeah, my subscription for Nightwing came in yesterday. And so today I went to the comic book shop and I picked up Absolute Superman. So this looks like a new story starts here. So it looks like we're going to get Absolute Shazam or Black Adam, or I guess we'll find out. Up next is Batgirl number 18. This has been a solid book since issue 1. If you're not reading it, you should be. It's a sleeper book, I guess. Another comic that came in the mail was my ASM number 25. Which is, I don't know, does this count as a anniversary? I know they've done that a few times where they're like, this costs more now on those days. It did kind of come in a little dinked right there, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So it happens when you get a subscription sometimes. The mail carrier doesn't always carry it very well. So then today at the comic shop, I picked up the Bermejo cover. I was trying to get this when I went to Danger Room in Olympia. They didn't have it, so I didn't buy it there. But I do have it here, and I do really like this cover. Jackal is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. And it's just, this is really cool how, like, Ben is the, you know what I'm saying? It's the reflection of Ben is Peter and Jackal. So it's like, is the next issue gonna be connecting to this? I'm guessing so. I'm kind of curious what that's gonna look like. And up next is the next chapter in Death Spiral, Venom number 256. And I almost quit social media the other day because I got really upset that they spoiled someone spoiled this issue for me. And I was like, dude, it's freaking Saturday. And it doesn't even come out till Wednesday. So what? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There's 4 days before it comes out. And like, I get the spoiler and why people spoiled it, because it makes a lot of people happy, I guess. But a lot of those people aren't buying Spider-Man every issue, and they're not buying Venom every issue. And a lot of them have a lot of these like hate complaints. They're just hating on Spider-Man and Venom and all that stuff, even though they're not reading it. They're just like, that's stupid. I want things to be the way things used to be when I was a kid, even though I'm in my mid-30s now. It's not. So anyway, so basically they spoiled a huge thing that happens in this. And even though it may make a bunch of people happy, it didn't make me happy. And a bunch of those people aren't buying the books, and I am. And so the spoiler made me really mad. Really mad. I'm still, every time I think about it, pees me off, man. Pees me off. And so finally, last but not least, Stephanie Phillips and Lee Garbet's Daredevil number 1. I had the opportunity to get a blind bag for $5, but or $5.99 or whatever. I think they're like $10, but I just don't care. I don't care about blind bag stuff. Like, it's just, I'm glad people like it. I'm glad people like it, and it gets them excited to go in to the comic shop and like get like gamble with the comics. No, I just want the regular A cover. This is fine for me. It's cool. It really sets the tone. I really like this white across here with the white silhouette of the city, and then the black with the radar red. It's solid. It's solid. And yeah, so really excited to read this. And my fiance just loves Daredevil, the TV show. So I'm gonna see if I could try to get her to read this and see if she's interested in it. I tried to get her to read. I did get her to read the new ASM series, and she's like, I don't really get why you think this is them. So I was like, all right, whatever. So, but she doesn't really like Spider-Man like that. So, but she does like Daredevil like that. So much that when we watched the first episode of Daredevil, she was like, do you have any of his comics? And I was like, no. That was before I bought any of the, and so that's when I actually went and bought the Epic collections of the modern era, because I was like, oh, she wants to read Daredevil, but she hasn't, because she got like 5 more weeks until she graduates with her master's degree. So she's gonna get on being a not a student for the first time in her life soon. So maybe she'll have time to read some comics, and maybe it'll be Daredevil or Bendis's run. Either way, that's my stack for the week. I got a lot of good stuff. It was really cool at the shop today. The retailer, he bought like 3 long boxes of books, and like there's like Daredevil 1, 2, like original 1963 or 4, whatever it is, of Daredevil, like a whole run of Daredevil from like 1 all the way like in like at the end of Miller's run. And then there was like a solid run of like Avengers 1 from the 60s forward. There's some Spider-Man, but not a lot. The Spider-Mans are going into some of the Spider-Mans. I was like, hey, do you need help organizing this, grading any of this stuff? Like, I would love to help if I can like work off some of the debt to own these books. And it was Amazing Spider-Man annual number 1 and Amazing Spider-Man 100. There is a copy of ASM 3, ASM 6, First Lizard, first Doc, First Lizard, and then there's ASM 11 in there, and like a handful of other ones. But like, I really want that annual one, First Sinister 6 and ASM 100. That's, it's just it's awesome. And it ends with the 6 arms Peter at the end. So spoiler alert if you haven't read that 60-year-old comic. So yeah, that's my haul for the week, and it looks like I'm gonna be helping out the retailer. He seems to be a buddy of mine now. That's I guess that's what happens when I go to comic shops, become friends with the owners of the shops, and I end up working there for books. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.